Hi, this is Mrs. Wigton. I am just going to give you guys just some helpful hints on how to complete the 4-1 literary devices and techniques scavenger hunt. You will open Unit 4, go into your assignments, and you will see the 4-1 literary devices and techniques scavenger hunt. You will click on that and you will open that. When the assignment opens, you are going to see another link right here. When you click on that, it's going to download here if you are working in Google. And when you open that, you are going to see the assignment open like this. At the top, you will have to click Enable Editing. It will be obvious. There will be a yellow banner across the top that says Enable Editing. Make sure that you click on that. Then you are able to write directly on this document. What you are going to do is you are going to look through 12 literary terms and you are going to choose 5 terms to complete. So what you are going to do is you're going to look and you are going to decide for yourself if you understand the meanings of the terms. And you are going to choose 5 of them. If you understand all 12 of the terms and want to find examples of those, then you can do that. And anything that you complete over 5, you have an opportunity to earn bonus points. So if you would love to do that, there you go. There's your opportunity to earn some bonus points. You can also practice the citations. So remember, this is an objective. This is a goal that you, when you leave 9th grade, you want to be able to do that. So you want to use proper in-text citation. So we have an option here for you. If you just copy and paste the quote in there, then you need to make sure that you put quotation marks around it and put parentheses with the author's name, Hurst. If you want to say in James Hurst's short story, The Scarlet Ibis, it says, and then put your quote, that is still giving the author the credit. So you want to make sure that you do that. So you may choose whatever option it is. Just make sure that you put the author's name with the quote from the story. So let's get on with our scavenger hunt. Here is an example. So your terms are all going to be in column 1. These are the terms that you are going to decide and you're going to go hunt for an example. Column 2, I have already defined them for you. So you can just kind of read the term, read the definition, find which one you think is easy for you to go and find an example of, and just pick 5 of those. So you don't have to do anything in column 1 or in column 2. Column 3 is where you are going to do your scavenger hunt and you are going to look for an example from the story of the term that you choose. Then in column 4, you are going to explain how this text is an example of this term. And that's it. So you are only filling in columns 3 and columns 4, or column 3 and column 4. So what you're going to do is, for example, I'm going to choose the term simile. And I've already know, okay, it's something that is comparing something and it uses the terms like or as. So for your convenience, I have attached the story at the end of the assignment. So there we have it. So let's see. I'm going to look through here and I'm going to find an example of a simile. And look, I see the word like. Bingo. So I'm going to say they named him William Armstrong, which was like tying a big tail on a small kite. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to find the term that I'm defining and I'm going to paste it in there. Okay, I'm going to click paste and it's going to paste in there. Now, here is my choice from the options up here of giving the author the credit. So I'm going to say in the text it says they named him William Armstrong, which was like tying a big tail on a small kite, and it is by Hurst. So that's the option that I chose. And just make sure all you're doing is copying and pasting the quote. You do not have to type it out. Then over here, I come over and I explain, why does this part of the story explain what a simile is? The family gave the baby a name that sounded too adult for him, just like a kite that has too big of a tail tied to it. This is suggesting that the baby will most likely never grow old enough to fit into his name, very much like the kite that will never be able to fly. This is again suggestive that the family does not think the baby will live long. So I want to go in here and in column 4, explain what this quote means in terms of its being a simile. What is it comparing? And that's all you're going to do. This is just a checklist for you to see, okay, did I use, what I needed for all 5? This is just something to kind of keep you on task. But all you have to fill out, columns 3 and 4. And remember, the story is attached to the bottom. If you prefer not to scroll up and down, then obviously you can have the story open in another window and just click back and forth. It is whatever you want to do, but the object is to complete 5 terms. Find 5 terms that you want to complete, go in there in the story and hunt for those quotes that are going to exemplify the 5 terms that you chose, and then you are going to explain those terms. Once you have that completed, you're going to go up here, make sure that you save it as, let's not use a download just in case there might be something that happens with that. So you can browse and you can save it as a document. You can save it, as you see here, I have like 106A types of folders. If you want to save it to one of those, that is totally fine. Make sure that you name it something that you have so that you can remember. All right, so once it is saved, then you can close it out, no big deal because it's saved, right? So then you're going to go in here and you're going to click upload and you're going to go find that assignment that you just uploaded. So if you uploaded it into 106A folder, you're going to find it in there. You're going to put it in here, open it. Once it uploads, you're going to click submit assignment. And then you are complete. You'll receive an email that says that your assignment is completed and submitted correctly. So that is how you are going to complete the 4-1 Literary Devices and Techniques Scavenger Hunt. Have fun hunting for those terms.